Today, BlueLaserFilms is 10 years old, and so to celebrate, I thought we would take a look back at the 10 best videos on the channel, talk a little bit about where the channel is now, and look ahead to where the channel will be, hopefully, in the near future. So firstly, the top 10 videos, just as we did the top 5 years ago, beginning with number 10, Mountain. This is a video that was made very quickly but with a lot of enthusiasm, and in my mind it has stood the test of time. I've been delighted by people's reactions, and if you haven't seen it, I recommend it. It's very short. Number 9 you might find a little bit unusual, and that's the making of Light Night 1. I, at this point in time, have done my very best to make sure that every video that I make reaches a certain level of quality, and so that includes storytelling elements being put into making of videos, and I think the execution of this one is particularly good. Number 8 is Mexico 2018. This completes a sort of trilogy of traveling videos that was made in Halifax, Vancouver Island, and Mexico in my grade 10, 11, and 12 years. I had the wonderful opportunity to travel with my class and to go to these places, and this video as a kaleidoscope of imagery coupled with the song Kaleidoscope by Urban Rescue I think turned out very well. Number 7 is the second part of the third chapter of the Nightlight story, Light Night 2. This video was particularly exciting to me because it gave us the opportunity to go inside the sketchbook and to experiment with storytelling through art in that way. Number 6 is In Search of Childhood, which was shot on Texada Island, and that is part of the reason that the video is so beautiful. I think that beauty is matched by some excellent cinematography by my sister, and also a really heartwarming story of returning to those younger years when you could just play. Number 5 is actually 2 videos. It's Bridge 3 and 4, and that is because that began a story in Bridge 3 and ended it in Bridge 4 that used elements of Bridge 1 and Bridge 2, and I'm very happy with how they came together. Number 4 is Messenger. This was our first big silent short film, and it took a lot of work and maybe isn't the easiest to understand because there's no dialogue and not even any title cards, but I think it came together well also, and it had to be on here because it represents a completion of something in the overall story of BlueLaserFilms, our personal story as filmmakers in making something that is just monumental and transitioning into other bigger projects. Number 3 is Call, the first episode of Cards. This was made as a prequel, and though I have slight nitpicks about a couple of the editing decisions and a couple things that I did here and there, I'm very, very proud of this as the first episode of Cards. I think it's the best possible introduction and possibly the most consistent in quality that the series ever had. All the way through, it's a solid episode. Number 2 is Wages, and interestingly enough, this was made at the beginning of the corona. Number 1 is Messenger 2. This film represents years of anticipation and preparation and hard work on people's parts together. It was something that had been in the works since the first Messenger. The ideas were, and the script had been around shortly after, and it was lots and lots and lots of preparation that got us to the point of doing it. And throughout the making of it, we as a team of friends and students at the time, we actually didn't know if we were going to get it done. But it came together. It's also not perfect. None of the videos on this list are perfect. There's always little things that I wish I could tweak here and there, but I am so thoroughly delighted by the final product of Messenger 2 that it has the top spot on this list. And that leads us to where the channel is now. There haven't been many videos since Messenger 2 other than snippets and before his downfall, and that's because a lot of the stuff that we're working on is either yet to be started or we just can't show it to you because it's not done yet. There's a lot of stuff that's planned and a lot of stuff that I'm looking forward to you seeing, but it just can't be there yet. And this leads us to future things. The goal would be to premiere all of those videos together, to put them out in a weekly fashion. This channel has never had any sort of consistency in terms of uploads, but until then, know that we are still working on video projects together. The channel is not dead, and you may see something here and there that reflects that every once in a while, something small perhaps, but maybe not until this next batch of videos comes out, and we're working on it. Thank you so very much for sticking around if you've been here since the beginning, and if you're just tuning in, hopefully you enjoy what we have to offer. There's obviously those videos that I think are the best, those 10, and there are many more that vary in quality. The channel is 10 years old. I was 11 when it started, so bear with me in the beginning, but nonetheless, I'm very pleased with how the channel has gone, and I look forward to where it will be in the future. Thank you.